Hi, this is Kathleen from oldworldfarmhouse.com, where I help you make a home full of European country charm on a budget. I had a chance recently to go to a couple thrift stores I've never been to before, and I had a great time. They had some amazing prices on furniture, and I also got a few little things that I'm really excited to show you. So let's jump right in. The first thing I saw when we walked in was this Eddie Bauer table, and then some really pretty glassware, glass bowls. Don't really need any bowls right now. And they didn't really have any exciting things in the pots and pans. They were all really lightweight. More copper molds. I think that one looks like a nut. They were pretty. I see copper molds everywhere. I guess people decorate with them a lot. I can't imagine they were actually used. I have a couple and I've actually used them and they work great. They had a nice selection of pictures, but nothing really jumped out at me. Except that one. I have the real version of that, and this was kind of an updated one. It was kind of cute. Oh, and I really liked this one. I think it said lunch hour, and it was all these nursing moms under a tree, like a photograph. I actually thought about getting it. I liked this old Afghan. You can find those knit Afghans for really inexpensive all over the place. I have quite a few. I stocked up on them a few years ago. That was a nice bowl. I thought about getting it, but it had a large crack in it. And that was a really heavy, thick, nice piece as well. I liked that bowl. It looks like it was handmade by someone in. And then I saw tons of plates. These were great. They were really sturdy, beautiful. They're a little small for what I was looking for in a plate, or just not. Actually, I really like plates with scalloped edges. This was a great set of mixing bowls. I don't need mixing bowls, but really good looking set for sure. Corelle. And this was a beautiful dining set. It was totally sturdy and in great shape. So much potential there to make it look really cool with paint and some little slip covers for the seats. And they had it on sale for, I think, $100 for the chairs and the table, which is amazing. I loved these two little armoire things, or like mini armoires or something. They were by Thomasville Furniture, and again, I just thought they could look really cool with paint and some different hardware on them. I don't need anything like this right now, and I don't want to go to the hassle of buying it and having to haul it away because they are really big and bulky, but man, they could be really cool with just a little paint and a little love. I really liked this somewhat raw wood look. It's a TV armoire, but it made me think of scrubbed pine, like a scrubbed pine dresser in an English country kitchen. And I really liked this sort of rustic hardware as well. I wonder if you could even bleach it whiter to make it look even more like scrubbed pine. I really liked that piece, but again, I don't have anywhere to put something like that at the moment. No need for it, but I wish I could have got it to work on it. Once you work on furniture, you see potential everywhere, and I guess that's why people start selling it, because they just want to. That's a beautiful little French country style buffet, And these chairs were fun. They were like $30 a piece, which is really reasonable. Really nicely upholstered. Nothing wrong with the upholstery at all. I love this little table. It had neoclassical straight little legs. Could be really cool with just a coat of paint. I love these sturdy little chairs. They were really solid, and they only wanted like $7 for each of them. That one had some amazing patina, but I just don't have anywhere to put them, so I left them there. I loved this little slipper chair. I wish there had been two of them. I could imagine them going in my daughter's room just to have a little place to sit, or like a dressing table or vanity or something. Really nice P. Kaufman upholstery fabric too. I loved that break front. I love that duck egg blue color paint. It's really pretty. I had so many break fronts in this store. And this really sturdy, I think it was Pfaltzgraff china. I love the ruffled edges on these plates, but I don't like that raised round thing. So it wasn't soft enough for me. I loved all these bright color plates too. I couldn't figure out what that was. Maybe a radio? I wasn't even sure how to open it. I liked this. I thought this would be a pretty cool kitchen dresser. Maybe lightened up or painted. Could be very rustic, very English country looking. This one was very French, painted that French blue. Someone had taken the glass out and put some chicken wire in there. It looked really great. You could just take that home and put it in for some instant French country style. Of course, the blue really popped against the sort of orangey yellow of these plates too. They were very nice plates. Oh, it was a nice wreath. This is another really great sturdy dining set. I think that's Queen Anne style chairs. You could paint those and make them look really Swedish country, like a soft gray or duck egg blue, and put some gingham upholstery on those seats. And then this is total French country little mini armoire or dresser thing. Oh, it would look so amazing. Paint mirror. It was a pretty cool print of an old limestone house. A lot of little small trinkets. These were like really real silver little cups. Kind of neat. China shepherdess. They had a lot of China shepherdesses. I'm not much of a collector of this kind of thing, but I thought that one was pretty cool. That is a great old trunk. Old trunks can really look cool. Now, of course, this one had a rounded top, but I think they can make great coffee tables if they have a flat top. This was a cool bed, too. I liked that bed a lot, like a sleigh shape almost. They had a lot of nice old bed frames. The 4-poster one. Made me glad I have 2 matching 4-posters for my girls. They looked kind of like that when I got them. And here's a great, like, French-style chair. I really liked it a lot, except for the upholstery. You just reupholster that seat. I wouldn't even paint it. I kind of liked the old paint job, how it looked with the blue. I never saw one with blue before. More of these like mini armoire things. Very solid, good quality matching. I guess would you have like a his and hers in your room or something? Again, amazing. Look amazing with some paint and some new hardware. It could look great. Of course, if you're going for an English look, you could leave the dark wood. I liked the lightness of this one. The whole back was cut out because it was, I guess, used for a TV. So, that's okay. drawer wasn't really so great. Great big old platter, and this one was so cool with the cluttering at the top. And that one I thought was a little small. This was an Ethan Allen night table. I liked it quite a bit. Again, I would have painted it, turned it into something, but I didn't like it well enough to get it. Someone had painted this desk. I thought it looked pretty cool. It had desk property and the person's name. That's kind of neat. A little provenance there. Not a bad old dresser. Some chipping veneer. This kind of thing, they wanted like $100 for it, and it needed so much work. I feel like $100 is asking too much for the amount of work that thing needs. And this was a I kind of liked the finish. It was like Thomasville, like kind of like a cheaper Thomasville brand. And so the drawers didn't work very well. That would have driven me crazy. Thomasville Impressions. So it must have been like their... I loved these old desks. I have some old desks, but they're not this kind. They're the other kind where it's kind of like all in one. I think I like this kind better because you don't feel as cramped and you have a little more space to write. And this was a cool old steamer trunk. You open it up, you have a little dresser, a little wardrobe. That thing, you could close it up, and I think it would be a pretty neat coffee table. Kind of makes me think of going to Africa or something. And neat. That was a very good looking old drop leaf table. Really cheap. And this one had something of a Chinese like style to it, but it was, usually those are coffee tables. It was pretty tall. I liked that chair. I liked the upholstery on it, and it was in good shape too. And they had some leather furniture. I don't really like leather furniture though, unless it's really tufted. It's a cool sofa table. Little end table. Kind of liked this couch. And I kind of liked this painting, but not enough to get it. I really love seeing rows of chairs like this. It's really fun. They had some cool looking ones in here too. They had this one rush bottomed one. Yeah, that one. I liked that a lot. Very much. Of course, I had to go look at all of the artwork. Cute little boy. These old... My mom had so many dishes like that, and these teeny little platters. What did you put on a platter that was that teeny? I kind of liked that. Oh, bird. Bowls. I'm on the lookout for bowls, but I haven't found anything that really wows me recently. This was somebody's crest or something. I'm also always looking for like a pretty plate, any kind of pretty plate. Something that catches my eye. This seemed like it was a original watercolor, or not watercolor, oil painting. It's of a winter scene. It's It's really not bad looking at all. Always looking to see what's underneath those stacks of plates. They had so much fun furniture at such reasonable prices at that place. I could not believe it. I didn't come home with any of the furniture, but I did get a few things that I'm really excited about. I'm going to show you now. And I'll start with the most off the wall one. I have no idea. It's a picture of some people in a parade. It looks like from the 70s maybe, or 80s. And they're just holding a big State of Tennessee banner. And my husband's family comes from Tennessee, so I thought it might be kind of a fun little thing to tuck into a gallery wall somewhere. It was 50 cents, so. And then I got these two neat little prints, which may be pastel, I think. And they're probably Venice or Rome. I'm thinking definitely Venice for this one, obviously. And then maybe Rome on that one. I haven't taken the time to look really closely. I just really like their look very much, and they were $2 a piece, which was a lot of fun for my cheapskate heart. I found this plate. I'm always on the lookout for plates that have this sort of look. I love the scalloped edges, and I love a bit of pattern. These are just our everyday plates. We have a lot of them. They're all mismatched and bright colors and fun, and that's just how I like it. When one of them breaks, I don't care. I'm always looking for inexpensive ones when I'm out thrifting, which is as often as I can get out. And this one was fun because on the back it says Italy, Bassonelle, I think. So I'm not really sure about putting this in the dishwasher. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling it'll be okay, but I should probably Google this. I don't know. The brand Bolsonella, I think, Bolsonella, Italy. I just thought it was really pretty, and it's got all these things in here, little flowers. It's just very delicate, and I love the scalloped edge. So I'm gonna add this to my everyday plate collection. It was $1, so I love that. I hate spending more than $1 on plates. The next thing I got was a couple of platters. I have been on the lookout for platters for a long time because my ones that I got when we were getting married off my registry, they both broke recently, and I needed some other ones. So I got this really fun one. This is Steelite International, England, decorated in USA. It says, I've never heard of that brand. I love the color, and I love the Claddagh sign on the top. I'm of Irish descent, and it was kind of fun to see the Claddagh there. I actually was out thrifting while my daughter was attending an Irish dance class, so that was kind of fitting. I went to pick her up, and they had made these Claddagh ring crafts, and it was funny because I had just picked up this plate, so it was a nice memento of that fun thing she did. And then I found this other platter, which is really great because it's nice and big. And it was just $2. And this is just a Mikasa. It says French countryside, which is right up my alley. Like I said, I think this kind of delicate scalloped edge just says French country style, which if you know anything about my channel, I love French country style. I've got tons of videos about it. I really do love it. I think this scalloped edge, there's a lot of pottery faience, I think it's called, manufacture in France, in the south of France. And perhaps, I don't know exactly why, I should do more research as to why the scalloped edge is so very French, but it certainly is to my mind. And I guess Mikasa thought so too, because they called this platter French countryside. But this is perfect for a big roast or a chicken or two or a turkey. So I'm really happy to have picked this up for $2. This is exactly what I've been looking for, and I found it. I find platters a lot that are just a little bit more than I want to spend. I really am a cheapskate, and if it's really beautiful, I might be willing to consider it. But sometimes you find things like this and people want $10 for them, $12, and for me it's just like it's just a little too much. $2, let's go. That's like a garage sale price, even though it was a thrift store. So that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. That is my thrift haul from this fun trip. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my other thrift haul videos and thrift flip videos. I love going thrifting, and I love going thrifting looking for things that look French country, English country, or Swedish country. Those are my decorating loves. So if you love those things as well, I think you will find my other videos interesting. And this is Kathleen from oldworldfarmhouse.com. Please subscribe to my channel. I make 2 videos every week about European country style, getting the look on a budget. Bye.